What's going on, guys? Okay, so Jeffreestar and Gypsy Rose Blanchard, rumors are circling that they might be collaborating together. Very interesting. I could see it. Now, there's been lots of videos of her walking around. She's out of prison now. Now, for those who have no idea who I'm talking about, Gypsy Rose, there was a whole movie about it, and I was hooked onto this movie. So, essentially, she was a young girl, and her mom convinced her that she was sick, but she was not sick. And by the mom convincing her she was sick, they were able to go on trips to Disney for free. They won competitions, and they even got a house for free. People gave them donations, lots of money and gifts and stuff like that. And the mom just kept convincing this daughter was sick, but she never was sick. So then time went on. The girl got a little older, you know, hormones get into play and stuff like that. She met a guy online. She was sneaking a phone around. And she basically, you know, convinced the guy to, you know, the mom. And she ended up running away. She got caught. She went to prison. And, you know, it's a situation where, yeah, she shouldn't have done that. But then also, like, she needed to get away. So it was very drastic, right? So it's very bipolar on who's right, who's wrong, and the whole thing about it. But she went to jail. She served some time for the, you know, and having a hand in the murder. And she got off 3 years early. So she's off now. And the first place they went, they got a hotel room, you know, right outside, you know, where the jail was. And they spent the night at this hotel room, like a little, nothing fancy, a little, like, you know, quick little, you know, a little sweet, whatever, real quick. And then the next day, they went and bought a pair of shoes.
What's good?
Bought these new shoes.
They look great. Do you have any plans?
Lots of them.
Anything specifically?
Nope. All right. She showed the camera. The camera's all over her. Like, and people are really upset that she's out of prison, and the media coverage is all over Gypsy Rose right now. It's all over her right now. So because of that, and like what that's been going on, people are upset. They're like, let her live her life, stuff like that. So enters the chat Jeffreestar. Now, something happened on TikTok where people are saying that Jeffreestar and Gypsy Rose are going to collaborate. Again, Jeffreestar, not that I know of, has like made an official statement, but there's this rumor circulating. I guess he commented on it or something. So if that's the case, I could see him sending her some makeup. I could see Gypsy Rose maybe wanting to get on TikTok or YouTube or be social media, on social media rather. But I feel like at the same time, like right now is the time, just my opinion, I'll have to have it, for Gypsy Rose to make some type of like social media debut. Because with that being said, fix his damn last. With that being said, is that like she doesn't have a job, she's not making any money, but she could make some appearances. She could surely get an appearance fee. Show up to the Fontainebleau in Las Vegas, that new hotel. Who knows? They need all the press they can get. But I could see her doing podcasts, interviews, getting paid for that. Maybe doing something in Hollywood, signing autographs, books. You know, she does have a following, and you know, when it comes to pop culture, she's like hot right now. And so all eyes are on Gypsy Rose. And I don't know if she's that type of girl who wants, like, you know, like the attention, because there's some people who don't. There's some people who, like, they don't care about the glitz and the glam. They don't care about the attention. They kind of just want to like live their life under the radar and stuff. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. So I just find the whole thing very interesting. I think that Gypsy Rose, I do think that the press can be a bit excessive when it comes to like filming and following her around and things like that. I guess it could be annoying. But if Gypsy Rose seems to be loving it, I mean, she's talking to the press. She's posing for pictures. She's being really nice. She has no type of like PR experience, no type of training on how to handle the press. You know, if you see a camera recording, just turn the other way. Nothing. She doesn't. She'll sit there and wave and maybe even talk to it. But like, as we know, she bought some new shoes. Everything's new to her, right? She actually gets to be her own person. And I would say how like it could be a bit of a culture shock, but her being in prison, she had access to TV. Oh, I think the cat might be hungry. I think the cat, it's not hungry. I think the cat wants to go outside. That's what I think it wants to do. We'll see. Hey, we'll see how what's that? See, the cat knows all the tea as well, too. Anyways, I digress. With that being said, I don't feel bad for Gypsy Rose. Let me tell you why. Because in prison, she was reading books, magazines, or having it read to her. She was watching TV, watching movies, in some way catching up on what she's missed and having interaction with other people who can also catch her up to speed and things of that nature, right? So now that she's out, I think that she's like slowly getting into the groove of society, but it could be very well like a culture shock of how fast paced that the world moves. I mean, she got let out right after Christmas. We have New Year's Eve coming up very, very fast. There's gonna be parties and fireworks and things. Like, it's gonna be a lot going on. So, and then the food. Oh, all the food. Now her husband that's with her, I don't know.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard has been seen in public for the first time since her release on Thursday as she checked out of a hotel to begin her life as a free woman. The 32-year-old Munchausen by proxy victim was spotted leaving a Fairfield Inn and Suites in Missouri, where she had stayed overnight shortly after walking free from prison almost 12 hours earlier. The couple then drove to a mall in a convoy of cars, including producers and a camera crew, that have been following the abuse victim around for their Lifetime show, where Blanchard bought 2 pairs of sneakers.
You know, I can't believe that. Wait, when did she get married? That's the part I don't know. I guess while in prison or something. But anyways, with that being said, she has a husband or boyfriend now. That's very interesting. I don't know if that relationship's gonna last any long, because now that she's out, you know, she has options. You know, you just never know. It's interesting to see how things are gonna go, but I would be kind of scared, kind of weird, because she did kind of, you know, her mom had someone do it. I mean, if this relationship doesn't go well, what if that happens again? What if she gets the next boyfriend to do something like that? It's just, the whole thing's very strange. Now, her with Jeffreestar, girl. Okay, look, listen. I can see her and Jeffreestar doing something together. Even if it's him sending her a PR package of makeup and she unboxes it and says, "Thank you, Jeffree, for the makeup. You know, I don't have nothing. I have no makeup. I'm fresh out of prison. Thank you so much." I can definitely see that. Have him sending her a PR package. I don't know if other brands will. You know, if Gypsy Rose is that makeup girl, we'll see if she's coming on TikTok doing reviews and YouTube doing vlogs. I find that whole thing to be very interesting. I find her to be interesting too. And I think a lot of people in pop culture who follow it find Gypsy Rose to be somewhat of an interesting character, especially when she's coming out at such a young age, thrown into this world of society, and she's already I mean, people talk about it all the time. I've seen even drag queens get on stage and perform her and dress up like her. What they got canceled for that? I think it was Trixie Mattel dressed up like Gypsy Rose, and then people kind of like got upset about that. But she never addressed it. She just kept going. This is very interesting. The whole Gypsy Rose thing. Let me know what you guys think about that. I'm happy she's out, right? She served her time. I think a lot of times on social media, people really rowdy, rah, and they want people to pay their dues and get justice and go to jail and all that stuff like that. And then they do it. Okay, she's out now. She paid her dues. She served her time. That give her a new slate, right? With that being said, the people are still going to be side-eyeing her, you know. But it's just cute. Maybe she seems like a fun person who like enjoys things, like sweet things, like Disney, things like that. But that was all because that's all the mom let her do. So we'll see if, she can do other stuff too now that she's out. You know, we'll see about that. Anyways, let me put my little lipstick on. Hold on. I'm going to link it down below too. This Milani lipstick. I love it so much. I've been using this one for years. I think it's like $10 or something. What's it called? 410 Pleasure? Oh, no, there's a new one. Oh, we got... Okay, so there's 410 Pleasure, 420 Tease, and now there's 430 Secret. Oh, let me get this one a swatch. You can pick it up at the drugstore, but they're always sold out. Let me show you. All right, so that's what that looks like. If you feel like this is too warm, then go to 420 Tease. If you feel like that's too warm, go to 410 Pleasure. But those three, Pleasure, Tease, and Secret, ooh, the 10, the 20, and the 30. Oh, I love it so much. And then you put a little Jeffreestar lip gloss over it, which I'm using, I think, Pink Aura from the Scorpion collection. This gloss, I have been going through this gloss so well. Let me just put it over it. There you go. It has like a really nice scent to it too. Look at that. Oh, look at that sheen. I love it. Anyways, I have dry lips, right? So this really helps with that. Keeps it real nice and just like moisturized. And I've been going through it like crazy. Look at that. It's like almost gone. Oh my God. Anyways, let me think about that drama in the comments down below. And I'll see you guys later. Bye. Love you so much.